Hey guys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel. Again, I want to thank everybody who is subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, commenting in the comment sections, as well as following me on Instagram. It is greatly appreciated as always. If there was ever a day to make an Acorns app update for you guys, I believe that day would be today. This is the biggest single day loss in portfolio history for myself, and I wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys within a video. I put a picture up on my story on Instagram earlier. It wasn't as significant as a loss of this because I caught it earlier in the day. But it's funny whenever we have huge losses and I post those pictures, those are the ones that get commented on the most. The stories get shared the most. They get replied to the most. And I felt like that would warrant a case for me to make a video about it. Maybe you guys like seeing me suffer. I don't know. It's funny to me whenever we have days like this because, if you guys have followed my channel, you all know that I actually welcome downturns in the market because you get the dollar cost average in better that way. But again, I wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys. So as you can see, the account value is $40,315.52. We're down $1,173.47 for the day. In the last video, which was about 10 days ago, we were at $42,396.61. So that represents a total loss of $2,081.09. Even if you do take out today's losses, we would still be sitting at $907.62, which is a huge hit for any portfolio. Well, maybe not any portfolio. I'm pretty sure Warren Buffett would laugh at that. But, the average investor, that would be a decent size hit. That would be enough hit to actually get somebody's attention. So I know there may be some newer people that subscribe to my channel, or maybe you just happened upon this video, and you may wonder, like, how can I take a look at a loss like this and be okay with it? What kind of person am I? So for me, I've seen this happen multiple times within my portfolio. There have been numerous downtimes where the market has just sold off. I've seen huge corrections and huge losses. And luckily for me, I stay in there and I keep buying. And every time that's happened, I've come back and made more money off of it in the long run. So I think it's very important to keep your goals in sight. And then, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this without really advising people, because I am not a financial advisor. Take this with a grain of salt. Actually do the opposite of this. That covers my butt. So don't panic sell. Whenever I look at these, I don't panic sell. There's not a reason in the world why I would want to sell at this level. When I look at the loss that we had today, it's a paper loss. Like, I haven't sold it, so I haven't actually lost the money. And again, the same thing goes whenever I show videos and pictures of, the $5,000 total gain or the $7,000 total gain. I haven't made that money yet. Like, I haven't sold it. So for me, it's all paper losses. It's paper gains. And that's how I'm going to keep it. I have no reason to sell. Another thing that I try to do is always keep cash on hand. This is one of the reasons why I'm very big on keeping decent amounts of cash, because it allows you to dollar cost average in a lot better, versus having all your money in the stock market where you feel like, oh my God, like, I've got to pay, this bill next month, and I thought I'd make a quick couple of $100 and now I've got to sell at a loss. Most of you people that are tuning into my video, you already know, and common sense would tell you, obviously have cash to cover your basis and have extra cash on top of that. That's just rule of thumb, common sense. But again, that's why I always have cash. If I had a Robinhood account, which I might get into a little bit later on another video because I'm looking at starting one of those up again, I will always have cash in that account, just so whenever we have corrections, I can buy the stocks that I want to buy, hoping that they're at a better price than I bought them before. And then the other bit of, encouraging words I can give you guys is, it's easy when you're winning, but what happens when it goes the other direction? Like, what happens whenever you lose money? Do you have enough balls to stay in the fight? Like, are you going to, freak out and panic sell? Or are you going to go ahead and just, buy more? That's one of the biggest things that I look at. I heard somebody say there was an article that came out. I can't believe it just dimmed out on me. Jesus, must be a long video. There was an article that came out several months ago, and Carl Icahn was in an interview, and the market had a huge downturn. Trump had said something, I guess, typical Trump, made the market swoop down. It was a big loss. I think it was around that November, December time. Carl Icahn actually stopped the interview, got up, left the building, told his people to buy ridiculous amounts of Apple stock. The very next day when the market corrected itself, and I'm not kidding, the very next day, that dude made over like $200 million just from getting up in the interview and knowing the market's going to rebound. So again, I can't guarantee that it's going to rebound, but for me, I don't really freak out and panic sell when things like this happen. Hopefully that encourages you guys to stay in the fight a little bit. Not really worry about the day-to-day swings. Like I say in every video, you're looking at long-term, especially with an Acorns account. I mean, yeah, it looks scary right now, but in reality, I'm investing in things that are relatively safe versus single stocks. So I know that my money's still going to be safe in the long run. Hope this did help you guys out. If it did, definitely smash that like button. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. Also, just to put this out there too, I'm there to help you guys out. If you are feeling a little bit nervous or just need somebody to kind of like talk to, reach out to me on Instagram. Shoot me a DM or post a comment on here. I know when things like this happen, guys, it can be freaky and it can scare you. And all you really want is somebody to talk to that may have been through this. That can kind of give you a little bit of encouragement. So definitely hit me up and let me know if I can help you guys out in that way. And until the next video, peace out.